Are you recording, or are we still just?
No, we're recording video now.
Okay.
I gotta sync it up. This is a good time to do it.
Oh.
All right, that'll pick up.
Like, share, subscribe. Follow us all on Instagram. Cam Ladner, Crockett McElveen. And
Roast beefing.
Roast beefing. Follow Roast beefing. We're in the pre-temps of a hurricane. Hurricane Francine is on her way.
Hurricane party, baby. What's happening?
You sticking around? You sticking it through?
Yeah. That's what do you mean? It's the category 2, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I have a plane. I was supposed to get a plane ticket. I'm supposed to get on the 12th, and I'm hoping that shit ain't fucking canceled. At worst, I get delayed. You know what I mean?
He's got to get from the West Bank to Kenner.
No, I gotta. Well, to get to the through the airport,
Yeah.
I gotta get to Michigan. That's where my mission is.
There's no hurricanes in Michigan.
No, there's no hurricanes in Michigan.
Do they get any kind of weird storms off the lakes though?
Man, they get snow, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's
they
hard
get
to
fucking
deal with.
snow. It's ridiculous. I'll take a hurricane any day over snow, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, the hurricane's like 2-3 days, maybe a week of no power or something like that.
That ain't nothing, dude.
Katrina's the worst, and you live through
That
it.
ain't nothing. I almost lost a toe trying to put air in a tire last year. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the snow, bro. Yeah. That is crazy. And I'm I'm the man, so I got to get out and go put the air in the tire.
Yeah.
You
got to keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
Or one lifeline to the outside.
My girl's mom's like, get out there, bro. I'm like, okay. I had never done this before. Shoveling snow and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Snow blowers are cool. You ever use a snow blower?
No, I haven't. Is it heated air at all?
No.
No? I would go out there with a fucking blowtorch, dude. Just fucking,
That's a good idea.
not even a flamethrower, and just melt that shit off.
Like the kind they use to like dry roofing shingles.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a good idea.
Or just get out there with a crawfish burner, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Land you out, bro.
Innovative ideas for these cool yawns here.
Yeah. Same thing, dude. Just open up a propane canister and hold a lighter up to it.
Next time there's a blizzard, New Orleanians are just going to send gas burners and mass.
Hell yeah. I got a propane tank and a torch. Honestly, I do. Y'all heard that show, Cool? The last Cool Yawn Standing?
No.
I have not.
They put it, it's like in September. They like put me in it. They didn't even ask me. They were just like, you're in this. I was like, what? I don't even know if I want to do this, bro. It's in Brobridge, Louisiana.
What is it?
I don't know. I asked them, and they just like set out some, like, it's clean comedy. I got to do clean comedy, but like 5 minutes.
That's not bad.
No, it's easy. It's easy. That's no problem at all.
That's what's up.
I should get 5 minutes of clean material together.
You don't have 5 minutes of clean material yet?
I have 0 minutes of clean material, Pickle. I'm a purist.
You should.
Don't you start saying that.
I'm a purist, dude. I live and die by the sword of comedy. I live by what's funny, not what's
I do
clean
too,
and
bro.
marketable.
No, I'm not.
No, I know. It's just if you're gonna fucking make money doing it, you might as well. You're gonna have to eventually do it clean at some point on the way up.
Not necessarily, but I do have like I want to say 20 minutes of clean material.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 20 minutes. It's like mostly family stuff.
I think I could probably scrap together 5 if I really tried.
5 is good. I got labeled to where I wasn't able, like, people just like, oh, he can't do fucking clean material. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because the tone of my voice and the way I project and control a room, it doesn't matter if I do clean material or not. It sounds like I'm being dirty.
Right.
It's wild. You know what I mean? But I do have clean material. But I do throw filthy shit in there, too. So that's why people... like Amy Collins announced me to the stage the other night as he's so great with the puns, he's amazing, he's like so original and one filthy motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, something like that. He's like filthy as fuck.
Just introducing you already like from the jump as the fucking nasty guy. Yeah,
it's all good. I was clean until the cum jokes decided to come out, and you know what? She told y'all. She warned y'all.
Yeah.
man,
it gets nasty.
It can.
Good shit.
It can get nasty.
People just hear the name Pickle and they see you come on stage and they're like, he's gonna show us his dick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna do meth on stage.
Yeah.
He's gonna do fucking heroin or something. He doesn't even have jokes.
Yeah.
He's
You look like you're just gonna like stand there for 2 minutes and then do the fentanyl lean.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever did that before, bro? It's a wild
Not fentanyl.
lean. Huh?
No, alcohol. I've done that on alcohol
yeah.
for sure. Got between my legs.
Oh yeah, I've done that on like heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass out with your dick in your hand and shit.
Yeah. What's going through your head while you're standing up? Just like
while I'm doing stand up. Or while I'm on heroin.
While you're on heroin standing up.
While I'm on.
Assuming
what I used to do
be a
when you're doing
position, but you're just asleep.
I never stood up and went down. You know what I mean? If I feel myself going down, I will sit like this and just go to sleep. But I mean, I have fell asleep on the front porch from time to time. You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a nap on the front porch.
Smoking a cigarette and you just like, it's sexy, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, people.
It's the way people fall asleep in cartoons.
It's amazing. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever Ida happened, they were doing shows at Comedy House when they got power back.
Yeah. I think that'd be something that we would definitely do.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's going to be buying tickets or not. And we've still got Roast Fantasy this Sunday. We've got week 3, which if it does fuck stuff up, the hurricane might.
I didn't realize
delay.
Yeah, and help us with our missing person situation.
Someone's a little bitch, and we're gonna call him out on stage for quitting on us. Fuck Jimmy Kimmel. We're more important.
Jimmy Kimmel, who quit on you?
Nah.
No.
We'll announce it live at the next Roast Battle Sunday.
One of our
7 o'clock, Comedy House, New Orleans.
I want to fucking know. What are you talking about?
One of our team captains, who may be the one that would piss their pants, cannot fulfill majority of the shows. Therefore, we need someone to replace.
Is that Harry?
No.
Or his friend?
T-Bird.
T-Bird.
Troy.
Yeah, I was doing the piss
No,
your
if you
pants
got
thing.
Jimmy Kimmel shit, that's a good club, dog.
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah,
Vegas. I think.
Really zero hate on him.
I was about to say,
that's 100% justified reason.
Yes, do it.
That's why we're giving him
Yes,
shit.
do it.
Campbell's
Yes.
club, dog. Yeah, you gotta go do that.
Yeah.
Saya and fucking Geneva George just did it.
Yeah, they did.
I saw that.
Shout out Saya. Saya's got a hell of a social media following.
Yeah, she's up there.
Well, she makes great videos. She really does. I do
Saya's
enjoy her
hilarious,
videos. She's
bro.
hilarious. She's got great stand-up, too. And how long she been doing stand-up? I feel like she started like the same time I did.
No, she started before you do.
Yeah,
She's
maybe,
part of the old scene.
I was about to say, maybe I just didn't see her around a lot. I think that's my thing with a lot of people.
She's been around.
Is that I haven't seen them.
I think she started more like around when I started, or maybe a little bit earlier than when I started.
Damn.
But Saya's awesome, dude.
Saya's a star. She's offered to help me with some sketches.
When you get those opportunities, bro, you gotta take it. Especially like sketches with Saya, do it. She pops. She gets like likes and loves, and I want some more loves. How was y'all show this past Sunday?
Man, it was pretty good. A little bit lighter crowd than we like, but it was enough to get the votes in.
Yeah.
I was, Jennings' team won.
Yeah.
And that's Jennings, Aquila, and Brock.
Only
and
3?
It was a very narrow margin. They only won
Brock
by
White
one
Lions?
vote.
What Brock?
Brock Trotter.
Brock Trotter. Okay.
Yeah. And
Brock was in another one. I was about to say, damn, that boy getting everywhere.
But it was a very narrow margin. They won by one vote. It was a good battle for sure. It was definitely more competitive than week 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a closer call. But
Not
also
to be that guy, but it was I mean,
what's your show?
They
like
just
now?
ripped on the week 1 show.
Yeah.
What's your show like now? What do y'all do?
So we start off. Me and Cam go out, do a short intro, a little bit of stand up.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
Go over our history with roast battle, and then talk about what's going to happen tonight, what they're going to see, and then bring up a 10-minute feature spot, which is usually another captain.
Okay.
But once again, Troy could not fulfill what we were requesting of him because he needed a ride, and I think it was kind of just the Saints won. Nobody's going to a fucking comedy show after the Saints won. They're going to get drunk.
That's not true. If the Saints lose, nobody goes to a comedy show.
Yeah, then it's even worse.
That's true.
I was at Hi Ho, and I found out y'all show was going on, but I was promoting my show. I was out there giving away buy one, get one free tickets and shit like that in hopes, there was no hurricane, but, Francis, you bitch.
When did you first start hearing about the hurricane?
This morning.
Me too.
Yeah.
They ought to tell us a little bit ahead of time.
You think it's government made? Because usually they'll be like, hey, this thing's coming.
Yeah, I did just read the other day something that's weird about it because there's 2 tropical cyclones, or at least a few days ago, there were 2 tropical cyclones entering the Gulf of Mexico, which almost never happens. It's almost always one.
I saw that Nancy Pelosi invested in bottled water
I'm not sure.
and sandbags yesterday.
It'd be bad if both of those things, came together.
I'm Googling it, guys. Don't worry.
My girlfriend's pissed, though. Babe, don't worry. I'm going to make it to Michigan. We'll be all right.
Pickle's going to get there. He's going to make it home to you.
Those aren't related to what's going on here, but it shows you that there's strong movement in the fucking ocean right now.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy because it's the beginning of September. Usually, it's like August.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? August is the area where these hurricanes come in, and this year
it's getting later in the year.
Yeah, that's wild. It's a wild thing.
I guess I don't know. It's been coming on though, because we had all that cooler weather and stuff, and I was just like, man, something's gonna fucking, like, when you get that windy, and we had the windy hot air right beforehand, and I was like, man, something's not gonna be good.
It felt like that this year.
Coming.
It felt like that earlier this year. You're right. When the weather, the way it is,
yeah,
you're like, fuck, it's gonna be hurricanes.
And I think it's gonna be a cold winter. I think we're gonna have a really cold winter this year. I'm calling it.
I thought we got back past it though, and now we all of a sudden in it 3 days in. You know what I mean? It feels like that thing just appeared in the Gulf.
Yeah, it just popped out of nowhere.
That's crazy.
And 6 warships spun around real fast.
All the deer will run north.
Do y'all believe in the government creating weather?
Yes, they're able to do it.
They'll do it.
They're legitimately able to do it. Shout out the government and the weather.
Think the government's trying to take out the comics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they hate the comedy.
Is it because of Austin?
It's because Joe Rogan's getting too powerful.
It's going to Texas first, right?
It's
at like
it's probably gonna miss
right
Austin
now.
though.
It's sitting by Mexico and Texas on the Gulf border, and it's kind of just chilling there. But it's not really chilling; it's moving pretty fast, actually.
And it's picking up speed.
The faster is better,
Mm-hmm.
so it blows out quick. You know what I mean? They say it's like it's 2. It's a category 2 right now, so we good. That's not bad. If that bitch turns into a 5 or something, that's when you.
They went ahead and closed all the schools for tomorrow and Wednesday, though.
Yeah, people are getting like way more scary.
Well, they did. They also announced an evacuation for everybody, like south of fucking New Orleans, pretty much.
Yeah.
What you mean south of New Orleans? I'm West Bank, so I don't think.
I think we saw similar conditions with Katrina, right? It was just like a category 3.
Let's go see
it ramped up.
They put down
So it
something.
could.
I don't know. Look, I left the day before, a day or two before Katrina, and a buddy just like rolled up on me and was like, "Dude, I'm going to Tennessee. I got a spot. my friend I play SOCOM with across the country. He's in the military. You want to come? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to come. I'm rich. I'm a drug dealer. I'm rich, dude. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Mandatory evacuation ordered in Jefferson Parish for outside of levee system. So if you're outside the levee system.
Oh, yeah, I'm inside the levee system.
Okay, so you don't have a mandatory evacuation.
No. My girl hit me with that earlier. She was like, it's evacuation. You need to get the fuck out of there. Hop on the plane tomorrow. I said, how much is a plane ticket tomorrow? $300. I said, I'm gonna wait that out, dog. I'm gonna wait that out.
You just see the number go up and up and up.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I got a plane ticket the next day to get out of here, dude. I'm fine. You know?
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah,
sick.
dude.
I made sure my family's fine. I went and bought food. Put that shit in there.
That's what you were doing today, huh?
Food and gas, dude. That's the most two important things.
Yeah.
You know, and my dad hooked up like the natural gas now. So for the generators, so they're good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a natural gas generator.
Oh yeah, you'll have like.
You'll have lights. You'll have, you know what I mean, refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
You might even get lucky and get an AC unit out the window.
Give me one of those.
Yeah. I got
Holy shit, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
If I used to work for Herring Gas Company, which is a propane company, and I would fill up people's propane tanks at their house that normally would power like their hot water heater and furnace, shit like that, but also their whole home generators, their Generacs, and shit. And bro, them things eat up so much fucking fuel. It's crazy. Like, it'd probably cost you like $75 a day at least to run that bitch.
At least.
Oh yeah.
But it's worth it, dude. Actually, it's not even hot outside anymore since all the rain.
Right.
Yeah,
and
but you think it's gonna stay that way when it's all muggy out?
Nah, but we're catching the way it's angled. It's like the winds are gonna come through on the back end of it. Like, we're catching the back side of the turn too, because it's like east and up.
Oh, good.
Type shit. So that's why we're getting all the rain, the eye, and the after winds, and the after bands of rain. So it's going to continue to rain after the storm passes. That's why everybody's like, maybe evacuate, because there's supposed to be a good bit of flooding.
Dude, I had a fucking bad dream earlier this year, and I want my dad to leave. If I die, I love y'all. It's not my fault.
Dude, people are getting portents. That's not good. That's not a good sign. If y'all see the signs, get out of there. I'm gonna put something on this green screen that says, "Do what you got to do. Keep your family safe. Get a gun. Shoot the storm."
We're not gonna talk about guns on here for me.
There's no firearm anywhere near Pickle right now.
No, not at all. No, I make sure there's food, dude.
That's not out. That's not.
Food.
Sorry, Pickle.
You all right? Food is the most important thing.
Yeah, I got my little can cabinet.
And like nowadays, a battery pack. I got like a little battery pack.
I got one of those. It lasts like 3 hours. It's nice.
Make sure that bitch is charged fully. Yeah.
I've got a battery pack that if I'm conservative with it, I could charge my phone for like 24 hours because it's a big like walking thing to power a strobe light for photography. So I can just plug my phone charger into it and it lasts like 12 hours because it's made to power this like big crazy thing. Yeah.
We got one too. My dad's got a big one. So we got it this time. I was thinking about calling Theo Von's podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you call in with?
I would just like talk to him. He does the hotline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would come up with something to say. Last time we had a hurricane, I did that. I was like, it's hot, Theo. It's hot. And then I told him for some reason, about a story about this Asian chick when I was a virgin in school. And an Asian chick, I like made a joke about it in front of the whole class, like somebody who's not a virgin would do. You know what I mean? I was real good at making people. I've always been kind of funny, but she leaned over and was like, "Why would you tell that to hold a class. I was like, because I am. And then a week later, I asked her out, and she was like, no. I was like, that's fucked up. It's all right. Later in life, I saw her, and she was kind of fucked up. I was like,
hell yeah.
The
hitman did his job.
But, you know, it's not hell yeah, you know, but because she was kind of cute, bro. I liked her. But it was, I was like, nah. You know what I mean? The tides have turned. The hurricane winds have hit you, Asian chick.
It always freaks me out about like the hurricanes when it's on like the opposite way, and then the winds just like fucking stop and the air goes dead. Like
I love it, dude. It's fucking cool. I like standing out before the storm really hits, because that wind it's the best wind in the world, bro.
Dude, during Katrina, the roof of our hotel got ripped off. We were staying in a hotel for shelter. And in the hotel, me and the other kids, I was too little, but the other kids were like grabbing the bars on the balcony outside the hotel and letting the wind just fucking like throw them around. And they're like, it's fun.
That's too much. That's white boy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's crazy white kid shit.
And then the roof came off the hotel, and they were like, come on inside.
That's wild, bro.
Get inside.
That's wild. You want to hang on and fly in the wind?
Yeah.
10 stories in? Fuck
Whoa!
that shit. Must be nice to be skinny.
And Mom was just like, stop it.
Fucking skinny kids.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't even let me do that. I was like 5. She was like, yeah, you will get blown away by a stray wind.
Those winds are kind of, they're strong.
Yeah.
I seen them like bend trees in half, dude.
Bro, and during Ida and Hammond, they uprooted fucking trees. Huge trees. Not even fucking break them in half. Uproot them motherfuckers, dude. That shit's fucking nuts. One of them got uprooted onto my house.
All right, now, what is your favorite thing to do the day after the storm?
Oh, bro, go walk around in some water. Because out where I am, like, the water is not like how it is down here. Like, I wouldn't go walking around in this water.
Dude, that was like...
This area, I'm praying for Cam. You know what I mean? He might... If something bad happens,
I'm probably getting
bro,
out of here.
Yeah.
If it keeps going the way it's going.
No, yeah. I've sat here this whole afternoon.
Tomorrow, you need to leave tonight if you're leaving, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly. Or you're going to be in traffic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna go through Convoy on the causeway with a headlight out and a half ounce of weed. It's gonna be fucking.
How much have y'all been through this before?
I mean, I went through Katrina.
This is my
5,
first time on
and
the
then
South
Ida.
Shore going through it.
I was in this house during Ida, but I got out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the wisest move.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Ida wasn't that bad though. I was here for Ida.
Well, last time Ida happened on this street, branch came down, and they didn't get it out till like a while later.
In the house?
No. A branch came down just in the middle of the road, like a huge one. Like half a tree came down.
Okay. I used to do hurricane cleanup. You could throw that in there now.
That makes good money.
I used to work for the Tully family, and they, like, we used to cut the ditches and everything around Louisiana, and I mean, like, in the woods too.
Yeah.
You know, so we're moving trees, bro. Out of the ways of these ditches.
You ever put in any work on a ditch witch?
No, what's that?
A ditch, it's like a trencher almost, but it's more like a lawnmower size thing. It's like more.
We had
not handheld necessarily, but you can like walk behind it.
No, we had shindawas, dude. We had shindawa. You ever fucked with a shindawa? These bitches are badass. They are like the strongest weed eater out there. They're like 15 pounds a piece, and you are out there cutting slopes. They drop 4 or 5 of y'all off on something that a tractor can't get on, and you're just out there cutting slopes with a
Yo.
They have blades on it.
Wow, they got string.
Oh my god!
What are you wearing, cleats?
You were carving the side of
boots.
land with weed eater string.
Hell yeah!
Was it at least the kind that had like fucking metal?
What kind of angle are we talking about here?
I can kill snakes with it. That's how strong it was.
Okay.
There's only been a couple snakes that I couldn't kill.
You can kind of do that with a regular weed eater. Yeah, that's just like a regular weed eater.
Was it just slither off?
Was it at least star-shaped,
No, like
Pickle?
the string, I can put the string out long, dude.
Okay.
And it's like, it hums, dog. It's like, woo, and you're just slicing through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta, there's a rhythm to it, you know?
Just cutting up snakes.
Definitely.
Just ripping through those
little snakes are easy to chop through, bro. You gotta watch like the dinosaurs. Those big ones.
Yeah.
They're scary, bro. One time I had you ever seen a blue runner before?
Yep.
You seen blue runner before?
Yeah, dude.
You ever seen them? Yeah, dude. They get big. You seen a big one? Dude,
yes.
These bitches get big on the West Bank, dog. And we were in a ditch in the action. Happened twice. So the first one, we were on a back, like a fence line area by a ditch. And this fucking snake came out of nowhere, dude. And I got my weed eater, and I'm going at it. And it's running from me. And it went under this, like, thing, like a table, but half this size. And it was by a tree. And I ran up on it. And when I went up on it, my weed eater string hit, like, the bottom. And the head fell off that bitch. And I went, oh, shit. And I never saw, like, I saw this snake think for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked me in the eyes and it went, oh, bitch, you just lost the head. I'm getting chills from it now, dog. And it popped up from under that table, like, pop. And then it stood up to me, dude. I was like,
the body?
Oh, fuck. The whole body, dog, just stood up.
Hell yeah.
And my buddy came from the side and whacked it. Killed it.
Damn.
But I was like, oh my God, for like a split second, I was like, I'm about to get fucked up. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just gonna jam its bone neck into
There's a good 15 seconds after you cut a snake's head off where that motherfucker, like you said, dude, it'll look at you.
Dude,
Yeah.
You could. I saw it
That bitch
thinking
will
like,
look
I'm
at
about
you.
to fuck you up, buddy. You know, it was.
And then it'll fucking, obviously, the nerves in the back of it'll move around like how it normally would.
Snakes were wild, bro. I had a
Killing the snake's hectic, really.
Yeah.
I had a water moccasin one time. We were across the river, and this water moccasin was huge, dude. It was fucking big. It laid from the top of the ditch all the way to the bottom of the slope. It was just like sunbathing, and it was a hot day, and the ditch was dry. And this sucker, like, it came at me, and like it would hit my weed eater, and you could feel it, dog. It was just like punching, bow, bow, bow. It was punching the end of my weed eater, but my weed eater head didn't fall off. But usually you can kill him, dog. This thing was so big and so thick. I want to say
Bitch
It just
tough,
dealt
bro.
with it.
Them water moccasins are tough as fuck, bro.
A water moccasin.
Oh,
Yeah, they
fuck
tough
that.
as fuck.
It
dude.
was from the end of that couch to probably about right here.
God damn.
That's how long the slope was. It was sunbathing in the slope. And we surrounded it, 3 of us, and it kept popping my weed eater. And once it found out it wasn't going to hurt us, it ran. And we found out we couldn't hurt it either. We were popping it, and it wasn't killing it.
Fuck.
Usually we could slice them in half. You know what I mean? This thing had some thick skin. It was,
Yeah,
watched,
I feel
and
like
it disappeared into a hole in the ground. I was
Yeah.
like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Dude, at my high school, I watched a janitor hack a water moccasin with a machete.
Nice.
Because there's a certain time of year, like this rainy season, it's like South Mississippi, it still floods. And like we got moccasins like when it was the rainy season. And you'd just be walking to class. And then one of the janitors would just be like, yeah, stay back. And then just fucking like chopping away. You'd see a head go flying, and then you'd be like, all right, time for math.
Watch the janitor go crazy, bro.
if there was ever a snake at any school I went to in Franklinton, if there was ever a snake, one of the kids is gonna fucking catch it. Like, for real, one of the kids is gonna fucking catch it. Dude, speaking of like the snakes going in holes, so at my parents' house, old house, the one I grew up in, there's a pond in the front yard, and it has a levee on it with like a huge slope. It's got a pretty big slope. I mean, this is a pretty big pond. It's a 1 acre pond.
Yeah.
And on this slope and inside the pond bank, there's like this tunnel system. Like there's different holes in different places.
Definitely, yeah.
And you know that there's snakes there because you see snakes there all the time. You see them run into the hole when you're down there fishing or whatever the fuck you're doing, weed eating and shit. And so one day, my dad decided we're gonna pour diesel in all the holes and light them on fire and kill what comes out. And now, much like you, Pickle, my father is a felon, so no guns.
Yeah.
We were out there with bush knives, the big long-handled ones.
Not quite a machete.
And it had a big-ass blade on the end.
Okay.
It was like a big sling blade, pretty much, but it had a big, like, axe handle almost on it.
Okay.
It's really for, like, cleaning fence row and shit.
Yeah.
It's really what it's for. And shovels and machetes and shit like that. And as they were running out of the hole, and then like some of them got soaked in fucking diesel, so they were like on fire, snakes coming out there. Dude, I was scared for a second. My dad called me a pussy because I threw a machete at one.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And then I had to kill a couple.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a long piece of wood, and at the top of it, you got a blade.
Yeah.
It's almost like one of those Grim Reaper things.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. We used to use those on, like, real thick grass.
Yeah.
You'd have to, you know what I mean? Like, we would clear out Earhart. And sometimes Earhart's got grass, like, that thick, and you can't cut through it with the weed eater. You know, it's bad.
Get out there with the bush knife.
I took some bars one day out there, and I was fucked up, dude. It was early in the morning. It was like 8:30, and I was out of my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Out of my mind. And I'm swinging one of those things back and forth. I'm like a fucking ninja with it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel in my fucked up, my high mind right now. I'm just swinging through these big blades of grass, and I went down, and I came back up, and there was a piece of grass in between my fingers right here. Like that round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was poking up through here, and I looked at my buddy, and he looked at me. He said, "Don't pull it." It was like coming out in between my fingers.
The snake?
No, not a snake. A piece of grass.
Oh,
I'm cutting grass. Like he said, it's a fence line clearer. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was on a hill. I was just like on Earhart on a hill, just knocking it out. Just knocking it out, bro. Like a prisoner.
like a.
Hell yeah.
I'm imagining like an Amish person like scything.
Dude,
essentially.
That's what you're doing.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's not quite as scythe. It's a thicker blade.
Yeah.
It's more wide. It's like
you got a fucking helicopter.
Probably.
And I think I took at least a bar that day, so I was feeling myself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It was those.
Dude, you're having so much fun.
I was so fucking high. I didn't even feel the piece of grass. I felt it, but I didn't because it made me look at it. And I looked at my buddy. He was like, "Don't pull that shit out." I said, "Fuck that shit," and I yanked it out, bro. And there was a hole the size of my finger in between my fingers right here.
Oh.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I ran to the back of our van, and I hopped up there, and I blacked out.
Oh,
I blacked out, dude.
Oh.
And then I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I need water.
It was just a vine that got like whipped in there?
No, not a vine. A piece of grass, bro. It's a piece of grass. Grass in Louisiana.
Oh, I know
it gets this fucking thick around, and it gets like 20 feet high. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go in there with. You can't do it with weed eaters.
So you're saying like the shaft of the grass got like rocketed into your fucking,
in between my fingers.
Made a little fingy vagina?
Yes, and that piece was like poking up.
Oh shit, it like went
in between my hand. Bro.
In and up under your skin like a splinter.
Yeah, like a grass splinter. And I ripped that bitch out and passed out on the back of the fucking truck. And my boss, the foreman, came over, and he...
I just need a clarification on how fucked up this is.
Yeah.
This is how fucked up it was. My boss named Tip. All right, country little. He looks like Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? Just he said, "Pickle, what the hell are you doing?" I said, "Tip, look at this shit." He said, "Holy fuck, go to the doctor." I said,
"Go to the doctor.
Go to the."
Go to the doctor, fuck Pickle. I was like, I am Tip. I'm calling my old lady right now, bro.
Yeah, the way he says "go to the doctor" sounds like you're in an old western town.
Yeah,
like you're gonna run around the corner to Doc and
find
you're
the sheriff.
Pulling somebody's teeth.
I don't know if Tip's still alive today. Because he smoked 5 packs of cigarettes a day.
Oh,
easy.
He's alive.
He's healthier than any of us.
Probably
What's his brand?
I don't remember. It was a Marlboro. It was a Marlboro. Yeah. But Tip was crazy. This job was crazy. Being a weed eater for the Tullies, it was nuts, bro. One time I'm on Earhart. We're cutting the ditch on Earhart, right? Yeah. Not Earhart, Airline, right up here.
Yeah.
But all the way down. They got ditches, dude, like Kennerside. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's where I live.
So we shout out. They got some deep ditches, dude.
I live in Metairie,
but you know, you ride in Kenner, you work in Kenner. You know that ditch on the side of fucking Airline?
Yeah, over there by the graveyard and across from the dealership that shall not be named.
We cutting that ditch, bro. Yeah. And I ran out of string, and I go back to the truck, and Tip was in the truck with a hooker. And I was like,
hell yeah, Tim.
I looked, and I was like, what the fuck? And she was just sitting up front with her titties out. You know what I mean? And I went, oh shit, Tip. And he was like, what's up, Pickle? You want in? And and I said, I don't know. And I went and reached and I grabbed her titty. And she looked at me and said, hey, you're going to have to pay. And she didn't have no teeth. But she had some, like, nice titties. It was crazy, bro. The crackheads on the floor on Airline. You know what I mean? That's the Airline crackheads, bro. And I was like, oh, no, bitch. I got to go. I was like, Tip, I'm getting some string real quick. I got to go, bro. This is
Speaking
crazy.
of Airline crackhead prostitutes, Kids in the Corner is brought to you by the London Lodge.
I love the London Lodge.
You can pay by the hour or by the night.